Hello and welcome to a brand new day of free-to-play here on Magic the Gathering Arena. Get the dish on the latest with me, Lord Rumfish. So a big part of how I build my collection when a new set releases is doing these premiere drafts and such. Or quick drafts are also a big part of collection building. Quick drafts are pretty good for getting a whole bunch of commons and uncommons from the older sets in Standard, along with a handful of rares. If you do well in the events, you get rewards and such. So, as long as the gems stay at a pretty positive number, I'm going to keep going here. If they dwindle down a little bit, I might take a break. But for now, I want to keep getting cards for the collection. That was quick. Okay, Bloodfeather Phoenix is a very aggressive card. Let's see. I feel like red-white would be a pretty aggressive archetype. Red-green would certainly help it to flip battles. Red-blue is more of a Convoke deck. There are some good things that deal damage to the opponent. Or a battle that have Convoke. Would do well there. Merciless Repurposing I like. I think the Aerialist is a really powerful card, just generally speaking. But I guess if I'm gonna take a 2-power flyer... no, you know what? I think I take the Aerialist here. I think I do. I like the added upside by flipping this one. The upside on the Phoenix is good, but it can't block, and it requires some deck building considerations. The Seraph is pretty decent. Invasion's good. Renata's actually a powerful engine. Failed Conversion's kind of a so-so removal spell. I mean, I'll take Renata for now. I know I've done a couple of green-blue drafts recently, but it looks like green and blue are kind of drying up in this pack here, so let's see what else we've got. Invasion of Kylem's incredibly good in the right archetype. Wrath is also solid. Let's see, red and white go pretty deep in this pack. There's a Volcanic Spite. If no one's in this archetype, maybe the invasion will come back. I doubt it will. I'm gonna take the Volcanic Spite here. See where it takes me. Storm Sculptor's alright if you're in the archetype for it. Let's see. Most of the other things in here I'm not real enamored of. Yeah, there's playables, you know, there's Dreadship, Portent Tracker, Protocol Knight. I guess I'll take the Storm Sculptor here. Okay, there's a couple of decent 2-drops in green. That doesn't mean that green's open, though. I've got maybe a little bit of red-blue shaping up here. Is there anything that would keep me in red-blue in this pack? Okay, I guess I have to ask in a vacuum what card I really like here. It's hard to say. Probably between, like, Wary Thespian, Hoplite, and the Invasion of Asgol. I think the Hoplite has the most potential upside. It's kind of a risky take, though. Okay. Tetsuko is decent if we are in blue. Sigiled Sentinel's just a solid white card. The backup would go with the Hoplite. And I mean, okay, Final Flourish. That's really late for Final Flourish, actually. Pick 6. Okay, I'll take the Final Flourish and I'll see where I go. Okay, there's been a lot of knights getting past. Someone's probably going to snap them up to the left, but... Zalfiran Lancer is a pretty decent card. Is the knight deck open? Okay, none of these seem amazing to me. I don't think I'm green. Let's go ahead and get that one out. Let me take the Tidal Terror here. I think it's got some decent upside. Okay, there's a backup critter here. Cut short would be fine. I think I can get the heal slashers later. I think cut short is maybe a better inclusion in a deck here. There's another knight card. Maybe. I mean, a 3/4 for 4 is already okay. It does tap something. Sure. The Invasion of Kylum did come back around. Okay. I think red-white is open. There's a backup creature. Okay. If I'm in red-white, I mean, I like Banesplitter. Yellow Hopper, Dune Shaper. Okay. The deck is starting to lean red-white here. I do have a payoff card with the Mirror Shield Hoplite. Inga and Asika. I'd have to splash green in order to cast this. Not sure if it's good enough to splash. If I'm in red-white... I mean, none of these seem like a bomb exactly. Sunder of the Gateway is just a good solid card. Hanger Scrounger, though, the backup starts to look better once you've got payoffs for it. Okay. Yeah, probably not Taigam. Invasion of Kylum is a really powerful card. I mean, so is the Spell Spear. Spell Spear is maybe what I should be taking, but... this Invasion, just with some early plays, you drop this down, can really quickly take over the game. Yeah, I think I like Invasion of Kylum here. I think I'm going to start moving some blue out. I think we finally maybe found our path to victory. Oh, Gyruda's so powerful. So incredibly powerful. Is it possible to splash it? With 2-color pips? From among the milled cards. It's kind of a wild swing. Invasion of Kylum's awfully good. And I know it looks crazy to pass Gyruda, but I think I'm going to go with a more consistent deck. At least that's the idea. Okay, I do have a piece of equipment. Valdek's not out of the question. There's a backup creature. I do already have a Bola Slinger. It looks like I'm going to be thick on the 4-drops here. What the heck, I'll take Valdek. Sure. maybe some more equipment will present itself. Sizan's a pretty weird one. It gives your opponent the cards first. Cut short could be pretty good. There's another backup creature. I mean, if I get enough of these, then another Mirror Shield Hoplite's going to look amazing. The cut short is maybe the stronger card. There it is. There it is. Right there. Building for synergy. That's what we're doing. Alright, we could play the Seraph. Could play the Furnace Host Charger. I think I like the Seraph better here. I think this is going to be a more aggressive deck. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to take the Seraph. Invasion of Moag would almost be worth splashing. It's a terribly strong card, but I think Alabaster Host Sanctifier is a great thing to put counters onto. Kite Sail would not be bad either. We've got a Valdek in the deck, but we might be able to pick up a Kite Sail later. Well, there's a decent chunk of equipment again. What's the creature count looking like? 11? Still got a ways to go. I mean... yeah, I'm doing it. Okay, Scroll Shift or Trailblazing Historian. I need bodies. I need things to put counters on in this deck. I don't really need more 4s. Rin's Resolve. No, I'm gonna go with the Beat Stick here. Okay, Scrap Chomper may or may not make the final list. Furnace Host Charger can Mountain Cycle. Probably neither of these are going to make it in. I'll just take this for the sideboard. Sideboard. This did great work for me recently. Not for this deck, though. So yeah, not a great pack as far as the uncommons. Yeah, actually, this is a pretty bad pack in general for this deck. Could take Thrashing Frontliner just to make sure I have enough 2-drops. I think that would be the reasonable thing to do here. Yeah. Yeah. Invasion of Tarkir. Well, that's nice. Zerda. Activated abilities can make things not block. It is in my colors. I mean, I really like this Invasion of Tarkir, though. These are both playable for the deck. I think either of them would be good. I really like this Invasion, though. Artisan would be fine. Sentinel would be great. Yeah, I'm going to take the removal battle. I'll do that. Okay, Brutaclad might actually be worth splashing blue. Creature tokens have haste. You make a blue mirror. Choose a token you control, and each token becomes a copy. Well, you know, it doesn't exactly do what the deck is wanting to do. Maybe the Billy Rider would actually be the safer choice here. Or Rin's Resolve? I think I like the Rin's Resolve here. I don't think Muraganda is so good that you'd splash for it. Same for the Hermit. They're good cards, but... Heal Slasher's got backup. I've got 2 Hoplites. So, yeah, that probably makes it in. Realmbreaker's Grasp is good, too. I've got some decent removal already. Aerial Boost could be pretty good for the deck. Bond Warden is probably a good take. Be nice to have a cheaper backup creature. Could play well later into the game. Oh, Windscarred Crag. I know Windscarred Crag will make the deck. Yeah, I'll take the Crag. Nice to be able to pick that up here. Okay. Nothing too crazy going on. Skywarden seemed like a reasonable body. I think the Dune Shaper would be pretty reasonable, too. Actually, maybe I am that aggressive. Furnace Gremlin's okay, it's not amazing. Oh, Aeronaut. That's probably a good top end on this deck. Let's see, a Depth Guard would be pretty good because I can back up onto it. I also have equipment that can go onto it, so I'm sure it would work out well here. Not really much in my colors. Probably none of these make it in. I'll take a Storm the Seed Core just for the collection, I guess. Ooh, Sigiled Sentinel. Yeah. Double Striker? Double Striker. Bond Warden? Yeah, Bond Warden. Okay. Bond Warden or Hanger Scrounger? Guess the Bond Warden? Frontliner. Bane Splitter. Okay. Alright, let me make some cuts here. Halo Hopper probably won't make it in. I'll drop Trailblazing Historian for now. Let's see. Furnace Toast Charger up on the top end. Probably don't need him, really. I like the Aeronaut, I like the Invasions. I like the backup creatures. Valdic with the equipment looks cool. Depth Guard with the equipment looks cool. Zalfirian Lancers may be out of his element. There are a few Knights in this deck, but it's just a random 3/3. Probably have a little bit too much equipment in here. Between the Bane Splitter and the Beat Stick. I do know the Menace can be very nice. Menace can get things through to flip invasions when they otherwise couldn't. Alright, let me drop a Bane Splitter here. Also not sure about some of these one-drops. Scrap Chomper can probably go. Dune Shaper feels a little random in here. I feel like I may not need Rin's Resolve. It's a good spell, but I'd rather cut it before I cut removal. Getting down some really hard cuts here. I feel like keeping the invasions is correct. I have 17 creatures at the moment. It's a good number, and if I'm going to hold all this equipment, I don't want to go much below that. Okay, this is tough. I think I cut one Invasion. I think I cut one Bane Splitter. And... maybe a 4-drop? No, a land. A land. I think I can cut a land here. Got just slightly more red than white. So, 9 red sources, 8 white sources. Yeah, I think this is the deck I'm going to run with here. Alright, folks. I will see you all in the games. I haven't tried this deck archetype before. Wish me luck. Alright, we're up against Erytride. I mean, I don't think I can toss this back. Dune Shaper. Is this a mirror match? Just seen planes so far. Here's a hoplite. Okay, they're gonna seal him, but I didn't have a great backup play to go with that turn. I think I just run Baldock out here. If I happen to get some equipment, then he's gonna look pretty good next turn. Yeah, it takes 4 mana and 2 life to flip this thing into the 4/3 Trampler. Okay. The Bola Slinger is an aggressive line here. Bane Splitter. Bane Splitter, that's the thing. I guess I'll play the Seraph. I'm not going to trade Baldock for their Bola Slinger, not right now. If they flip this Dune Shaper and attack, the Cut Short's going to do pretty good work for me. The opponent is really sweating this decision. I mean, either that or they've disconnected. This is a long think they're having. I understand. Sometimes moments like this are like the critical moments in the game, where it kind of decides the direction of the whole rest of the game. All I've seen from them is white so far. They could be mana screwed. If they've drafted up a mono-white deck, it's possible that their card quality is a little low. I'm not saying that's necessarily the case, it's just hard to draft a monocolor deck. I think it's more likely that they're mana screwed, so the Skittering Surveyor is maybe going to find them their other color. Blue. There we go. Haven't really seen Knights from them especially. Okay, do I want to trade this Seraph for their Bola Slinger? Maybe? They could have a trick here? Make them use it. I'm fine with decomplicating the board here. Let's see, so... Heal Slasher giving him first strike's pretty good, actually. They could have a trick, though. Why did it tap my white mana? Why did it do that? It was not showing that before. Okay. That's an annoying spell, but... what you gonna do? They don't surveil anything. That's not good news, but at least they didn't get any value out of the surveil. Okay, Lancer's annoying. There's another white. So yeah, here's Valdic. I'm equipping him. I'm coming in. Okay, draw 2. Not bad. They have to be careful how much they attack me, though. The crackback could be pretty nasty. Now that they've got the blue, they can probably trigger the Lancer. He's better on offense than defense, though. He does gain vigilance if you get a knight onto the battlefield. Okay. Well, it's a little 2/2 knight. He doesn't flip the battle, not without a trick. No blocks. Okay. So, some land. Yeah, the little token still looks like a good attacker here. Frontliner. And since I have all this mana, I'll equip up the first striker. I've also got Cut Short, it's got Convoke. It doesn't work on the Vigilance things. It destroys tapped creatures or activated planeswalkers. That gives Vigilance. Bad matchup with the Cut Short. Okay, so that would give their creatures +1/+1. And I don't think I care for them to do that, so I'm just going to chump block here. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and move this over. Oh, actually, I guess there's no reason to, right? The Lancer can eat up the token this time. So yeah, I think I've flooded out, and I've lost this game because I've flooded out. There's only 16 lands in the deck. Them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. See ya. Good game, we'll play it out, but I've drawn half the lands in my deck in 15 cards. That should have been out of 20 cards. So... definitely down some spells that I should have seen on average. Okay, Billy Rider. Yeah, just block with Valdic. He's the wrong tool for the job at the moment. Well, a little bit sad to see Voldic go now that I got this beat stick. It's kind of a maximum punish, as they say in the biz. So let's see, if I attack their face... Well, no, they'll block in such a way that they would kill the Heel Slasher, right? It would take a lot of blocking. But no, they've got the blockers to do it. And they've got cards in their hand. So I think I would rather draw them into an overcommitment of attack with Cut Short. They probably have enough knights to keep triggering the Lancer for the rest of the game. Cut Short is looking bad against the Knights deck, but I'm sure the Cut Short's going to be good in some other matchups that we get. That's a good card. That is a good card. Okay, so this can make the Lancer into a 6/6, so I'm going to have to let it through this time. Sure, I'll block. Do I cut that Skittering Surveyor short? I'd probably save that for the Guardian of Girapur. There's a Karsus Depth Guard. I think it's a little bit late to be drawing things now. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep him as Defender and leave the equipment on the Heel Slasher. The opponent is at 8. A crucial misstep on an Alpha Strike, I could still crack back and kill them, but they've been playing very carefully. So I don't think they're going to do it. Unless they just lose their patience. They've been playing extremely patiently and methodically, though. So I doubt they're going to overcommit in that way. It would be great, though. I can attack them back for lethal if they just leave themselves open. They've got enough vigilance, I don't see how to do it, though. I think I can sneak a menace creature through, maybe? Okay, not sure what they're doing here. Oh, they're sweating it. They were thinking about a big attack, and now they're walking it back already. Okay. So... I think I... First strike the Sentinel dead, and Depth Guard can kill the Dune Shaper. Okay, so their creature is dead. So I could go ahead and kill the Guardian here, and I guess I should. Well, this makes it hit harder, and it can first strike the Lancer dead. I mean, honestly, they probably have a kill spell right here, just like the one that I used. What can you do? You know, if they got it, they got it. Yeah, that's game. Okay, up against Obsolete Player. You have a good avatar for that name. I'll keep it. I think I get down the tap land, honestly. I don't care that much about getting a 1 drop down on turn 1. Okay. Well, here we are. Guess I'm doing this. The cool thing about backing up onto the Bond Warden is just that it might be able to pass its counters along. There are ways that the opponent might be able to muck with that happening, but... like the blue enchantment that gives a creature a defender and it loses its abilities. Which, the +1 counters would still make it a better defender, but... Alright, they play a Skywarden. I think I go ahead and play... I mean, I could spike that thing, but I think I'd build up my board here. I think that's what I'm doing. I will... let's see, should I discard Valduk? Maybe? Yeah, I'll let him go. I've got a land I could pitch away next. Alright, the opponent is going to have some hard choices to make if I do this. So the Flyer could trade with the Bond Warden, and the Sentinel could trade with the Scrounger. That would totally eliminate their field, though. But the other thing I could do would be to play this Alabaster Host Sanctifier. And burn out their Skywarden now while they're kind of tapped out a bit. Put this mountain away. And come in with the Bond Warden. I guess the Scrounger could have gotten rid of the planes for me. Okay, Etched Familiar. Bola Slinger could make something tap. That's interesting. I think I like that. I think I come in with all of you. So, tap this Familiar down. Pitch this Plains. Is that a trade? Okay, they have a cut short for the life blinker. It is a trade, though. I think I hold the mountain for the moment. Okay, Doombringer can get tapped down. They are playing it defensively. So yeah, I'm gonna tap down their Doombringer. Alright. I'll go ahead and play a Plains now. It's 4 mana to flip this right away. I don't quite have that. Let's see, they played something that makes their Phyrexians bigger. That's fine. I'll play the Seraph. I suppose it would be mana efficient to go ahead and do this turn. I kind of like having it as a trick. Maybe there are reasons why that's not the smartest thing to do, though. Oh, they've got removal. That's lousy. But they have to keep blocking, and it's not going to do them any good. I guess I choose the bigger one. Give it a more relevant body on future turns. So these, as long as another token attacks, they get a +1 counter when they attack. Phyrexian Censer is a nasty card. It can shut down invasions from flipping, because it counts as casting a spell. So, yeah, I fly in here. They tap down their own Bond Warden. I suppose Heel Slasher... They can make a token bigger, but I don't think that matters especially. If they can't deal with the Aeronaut, then the Aeronaut's a problem. Ricochet. Now they want something to die, but they don't go for it. I mean, a 4/6 is actually so big that this other stuff can't really attack. Like, one of the tokens could get big enough to get past, but then the other one would die. I think I just have to hope the Aeronaut makes it through. Oh, it works. Oh, I can't cast it. Yeah. Forgot about that. Now, the sensors are nasty. Very nasty. Maybe I'll win the game anyway. There's a beat stick. Play this. I'll move this over to... Let's see, do I want something to have 4 power, or do I want the first striker to have 3 power? I guess just having a 4 power thing is more important here. If they don't have a removal spell, they die here. So this is their Alpha Strike turn. All I have to do is survive. So, this blocks something with 5. Yeah, let's scoop it up. Alright, we're up against Blood, Spit, Knight. That is a lot of lands. I mean, I guess I'll keep it. But, do I need to go down to 15 lands? Maybe I do. Maybe that is the answer. This is way too many lands for a 16-land deck. Well, let's get the Sentinel down. Oh, that can come through. Slasher, huh? Okay. Well, how about I get down a creature, put the beat stick on the Sentinel, and swing on it. I actually have the Bane Splitter at instant speed, if I need it. Seal from Existence, probably on the Sentinel. Okay. That seems fine. So, yeah, let's get this Bane Splitter attached here. Yeah, do the Bola Slinger. That's a pretty good life swing. Now, if they get a invasion, the War Train Slasher is going to flip it. Nope. No such thing. They're going to stick bodies on the battlefield, though. So, let's see. I could move the beat stick onto the Sanctifier. They double block, and I blow it out. What if they triple block? I guess Daxos dies. Put Daxos first. Burn out this knight. Okay, well, they did some chicanery there. There you go. No blocks. Come on, no creatures. That's good. Okay. That doesn't quite get him through. Let's see. 2 mana is efficient here. Go ahead and tap that down. And go ahead and play the Depth Guard. Okay, seal on the Depth Guard. Multiple seal from existence seems really unlikely to me, but okay. I've set up this turn. Got Thrashing Frontliner. Play the Invasion of Kylum. If they've got something now, then I guess I just lose the game. So you hit the invasion. Actually, no, you hit the invasion because you're good at it. You hit their face. And tap this thing down. Then I get the Valor's Reach tag team. And then I move this over to the frontliner. Okay, I happen to be at 6. You win. Whatever. Alright, up against Green Laser. This is iffy. Gonna try it. I couldn't have a clean game where I just get one of my 2 Mirror Shield hoplites. Ever. With the mana to cast it. I mean, I'm just happy I got a mountain here. Rouse reinforcements. Sure. I'll go ahead and let a planes go. So this looks like the Convoke deck over here, which means they go much bigger than I do. I would like to power them out of this game if I can. Okay, they Convoke out a Ramosian Greatsword. That is a dangerous card. Seems a little odd here, though. It does, you know, turn their guys into really decent threats. I'm going to put this on the Hanger Scrounger. Cycle away this mountain. Because he has high power, but giving him Menace, making him harder to block, means they have to trade less advantageously with his 1 toughness. They have to double block him. Takes 2 to equip the greatsword. Gives +3/+1 in trample. Okay, they're going for Searing Barb. It doesn't look like a very efficient use of their mana, but I guess it's something they can do. Oh, well, they had something. They had something to do. It can't actually block the Bond Warden, though, so no big hurry on killing it. Let's see. So, beat stick. Go ahead and come in. This is sorcery speed, so I might as well use it. Say go. They are at 9. They have more cards in hand. I could try to power down the invasion of Tarkir as well. Wonderful. They have removal. And I have no creatures to put counters on. They've had just enough removal for my kind of bad hand here. I've actually cycled away a couple of lands. Man, I really should have gone down to 15 lands. I don't know why Arena does this sometimes. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill it. Save a little bit of life total here. Decline. Oh hey, Depth Guard. That's kind of cool. I can just throw him down here and equip him. I like that. He can flip that battle. Now he's another must-kill thing for the opponent. Or they have to figure out double block. Which, if that's what they're doing... Oh, never mind. You come right on through. Okay, so they think they've got their double block. But in fact, they do not. Now I've got the Defiant Thundermaw. And Depth Guard doesn't actually need the beat stick anymore. Well, actually it helps him get through on the ground, I suppose. Would it be lethal in the air next turn, though? 7 plus 2? Yeah, it would. Okay. I'll go ahead and make the equip. Since it's lethal... The Thundermaw is the thing you really have to get rid of. It's 6 damage a turn. It's just crazy. You can't let the Thundermaw live. If you've got a 4 damage or 6 damage Convoke spell, you want to use it on the Thundermaw, and you want to do it before it attacks. Okay. That was instant speed, but in fairness, they don't know what I have in my deck. I could have like a protection from red spell that I could top deck. That's why you might do it at sorcery speed there, so I think it's a reasonable play on the opponent's part. Depth Guard could get double blocked here, even if it had Menace. So I'm going to go with the 3-turn clock in the air. And say go. Yeah, flood out. I've been flooding out. Now you need to flood out. Stop drawing what you need. Flood out. Let me draw spells. Give me a break. Oh, yeah. Come right on through. Okay, they got blockers on the ground. Guess I'll play a land for no particular reason. Okay, so if I didn't block here, it would be 10 damage. I can't let that happen. In fact, it'd be 11 with the token. So actually, if they can remove my blocker and have 2 mana left over, then they have me. Triple damage, huh? Well, I stopped this, but I'm still dead. That's incredibly silly and unfair. No, I absolutely did not have fun. Well, there you have it. I got cheesed out of those games. Pretty much never drew these 2 copies of Mirror Shield Hoplite, and, I don't know whether my takeaway is that I drew poorly, my opponents drew well, or red-white sucks. I don't know what to tell you. It's my first time kind of experimenting with the red-white archetype. I don't feel like this was a bad deck. I feel like it was what it was supposed to be. These Mirror Shield Hoplites basically never came up. And I felt kind of underwhelmed with this deck in general. I don't know, sound off in the comments, tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, do the YouTube stuff. Probably won't be drafting this archetype again unless I have stronger reasons to come into these colors. Until next time, stay cool.